Hi everyone and welcome to Learn English with Si. On today's lesson we're going to be learning about eating at a restaurant. So the first thing you need to know about eating at a restaurant is the difference between a waitress and a waiter. A waitress is the female form of the role and a waiter is the male form. So a waitress or a waiter brings you your food, they serve you your food, they take your orders, they clean up your table. So the first stage of eating out at a restaurant is getting seated. So in most restaurants in English-speaking countries, you would go and first ask the waiter or other staff who are there to greet you if you can have a table. So you would say, hi, can I have a table for then a set amount of people, the number of people that you have with you. So it might be 2 if it's just you and someone else, or if you have a larger group it might be 4 or 6 or however many people you've brought to eat. So, hi, can I have a table for 2 please? And then once this happens they will take you to a table and the waiter or waitress will get you a menu. A menu is a sheet or a sign with all of the dishes and drinks that the restaurant serves that you can order. So it has alcohol and main courses, starters, desserts, things like that. So it's usually ordered in the form of drinks, then starters, or first course, that's the first course, main course, and then to finish with desserts, or puddings they're also called. So drinks can be things like water, tea, juice, coffee, hot chocolate, or wine, or other alcohol. So starters are the first course of a meal. They're often light. They're things like soups, etc. They also might be called appetizers. The main course is the main part of the meal. So this could be pasta, fish, meat, vegetables, sauces, or any combination of those. It's basically the main part of the meal, the most substantial part. So puddings or desserts, it's the last course of a meal. It's usually sweet. It could be something like chocolate cake or sweet pancakes or sticky toffee pudding. So let's talk about how to make an order. So often a waiter or waitress will give you a menu and then they'll give you some time to make your choice, and they'll come back and they'll say something like, can I take your order? Or are you ready to order? And if you are, you would say something like, yes, thank you, I'd like, for example, yes, thank you, I'd like the chicken soup, pasta carbonara, and a sticky toffee pudding, please. So please is important as it's a polite way of asking for something. And also thank you is a polite response of thanking someone for something. Sometimes the waitress or the waiter might be busy or they might not be attentive. So if you're ready to order and you want to call them over, in Western countries, English-speaking countries, looking over at them and smiling, or just simply looking over at them is usually the standard way to indicate that you're ready to order. Usually that will make them come over and they'll ask if you're ready to order. Or if that doesn't work, You could call them over by saying, "Excuse me, could we order now, please?" Or something like that. Like, "Hi, could we order now, please?" And that'll summon them over. So when giving your order, you might not want all of the courses, you might not want a starter, you might not want a dessert, you might just want the main course. So if you said to the waiter, "I'd like the pasta carbonara, please," and you don't say anything else, they might ask you, "Would you like a dessert with that?" or "Would you like a dessert?" So would you like a dessert? And if you didn't want a dessert, you could say, "No, thank you." So asking for more. So during your meal, you might want to get some more drinks, or you might need something else like more napkins. So you could ask, "Excuse me, can I have another glass of orange juice, please?" Or whatever you want. That might be water. So, "Can I have another glass of water, please?" And then the waiter would say something like, "Yes, certainly, I'll just go get you another." Or they might also ask you, "Is there anything else that I can get you?" So they're asking if there's anything else that you want. And if you don't, then you could say, "No, thank you," or "That's all, thanks," or "No, thanks." So here are some more questions your waiter or waitress might ask. Your waiter might ask, "Is everything alright with your meal?" And if it is, you could say, "Yes, thank you, it's really good," or "Yes, thanks," if you want a short response. Or the waiter might ask, "How are you enjoying your meal?" which is a different way of phrasing and ask the previous question, and asking how you're enjoying it. And you might say something like, "It's lovely, thanks." Waiter might also ask, "Is there anything else I can get you?" And you can, if there is, you can say, "Yes, please, I'd like an extra napkin," or you might want more drinks. Or if you don't, you could just again say, "No, thank you." And towards the end of the meal, waiters and waitresses, they often like to clean up quite quickly, and they don't know if people are finished. So if they want to come and clean your plates away, they'll ask you, "Can I take your plate?" And if you are finished, you could say, "Yes, I'm finished, thank you," and then they'll take your plate away. Or you could say, "I still have a bit left to go, thanks." That's if you're just taking a break from eating and you're still eating, and you want to say like, "I'm still eating, not yet, so I still have a bit left to go, thanks." So for paying, once your meal is over, you would summon the waiter or waitress. So if you look at them and they've come over because they know you want to speak to them, or you've smiled at them and they've come over, you could ask them, "Can I have the bill, please?" The bill contains the price of everything that you need to pay for, so the price of your meal. Or if you're trying to draw attention to yourself, you could say, "Excuse me, can I have the bill, please?" Excuse me, again, it's just a polite way of summoning someone. Okay, so now it's time for a quiz. I want you to answer the following 3 questions, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to answer them. So question 1, how would you ask for a table? Question 2, does the dessert come at the beginning, middle, or end of the meal? And question 3, what are the 2 ways that you can summon the waiter or waitress to take your order? Okay, your time starts now. That's our 2 minutes up. Now it's time for the answers. So, the first answer is, hi, can I have a table for 2, please? Or however many people that are with you. So, it could be 4, 6, whatever amount it is. 2, the dessert comes at the end of the meal. So again, we have starters or appetizers, we have the main course, and we have the dessert. And number 3, you can either smile at them or look in their direction, or ask them, excuse me, could we order now, please? So that's the end of today's lesson. You can follow me and contact me via email, on Instagram or Facebook. So you can email me at learnenglishwithsi@gmail.com with any questions about today's lesson or any other English language questions, and I'll get back to you with answers. You can follow me on Instagram, where I post lots of daily content, grammar, pronunciation, the meaning of words and idioms, and other things, other useful content. And Facebook, which is where a lot of content from Instagram gets reposted, so I don't use that so much. If you want to follow me, you're better off following me on Instagram. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time on Learn English with Si.